big step, huge progress, but it's not enough to be ready 12:30 tomorrow. Everybody else was in training, and we will see tomorrow who starts.
Because obviously Mendy missed last weekend and then obviously midweek, but he's fit and available.
Yeah, it's available and will start tomorrow.
You went through on the bounce against Manchester City. It seems Chelsea know how to beat City and Thomas knows how to beat Pep. What's the secret?
Not so long ago, there were like a lot of voices who told me that I don't know how to beat Pep. So anyway, it's not between me and him. We don't play a match of tennis or a match of chess tomorrow. We play with our teams, and the teams and clubs compete against each other on a very high level. If I look at it, honestly, I see at the last 3 games, I see 3 50-50 matches. And I'm not only talking about the situation before the match, if it was a 50-50, but during the matches, I felt like it was 50-50 matches, and could have been any outcome. Once you have 50-50 matches, little details decide. Small situations can give you the advantage, and you need a bit of luck. So it felt like totally 50-50 all the matches, like even in the review, and I expect nothing else than a 50-50 match tomorrow. And we want to fight hard to be the guys who have the better outcome. And we did it. We did it now several times with this team, with this club. But like I said, we know what the input was. We know how much we suffered also in these matches. And
obviously there are in the league based on the fact that you're European champions. Are you a better coach right now than Pep Guardiola?
This question does not even exist for me, and because it does not exist for me, I cannot answer it. These are questions for you guys, and you can maybe endlessly debate. I have the highest respect for Pep because I'm a huge admirer of his impact that he had from his first day of professional coaching. The impact he had at Barcelona, later in Bayern Munich, and now at Manchester City. This is something I hugely admire, and this will never change. He has the biggest respect. Look at the trophies, look at the influence. There is absolutely no reason why I should start to ask myself if I am a better coach or not. I do the best I can. I'm in a place right now where I'm very happy. I'm a better coach today than I was yesterday, and this is all that matters. I need experience. I am grateful to have this amount of support in this club to cover my back and to push me to my limits. And from there on we go. And I'm very happy that I have the possibility to fight on that kind of level together with my team and with my club. And this is what matters.
Finally, from me, Romelu Lukaku was giving an interview, Thomas, suggesting that the social media companies get together with the captains of all the Premier League teams and some of the star players, the better known players as well, to talk about how best to go forward so that all this abuse on social media can be dealt with. I mean, obviously he's an opinionated young man. Are you happy that he comes out with these opinions, and what do you think of that as an idea?
I'm happy for every discussion that leads to the right direction. I didn't know about it. I'm happy for every discussion that we have, because when we have discussions, it can only be positive output, and speaking about things will always, I believe, will always be the start for something positive if we speak about it, and the idea leads to the right direction. In general, I'm maybe the absolutely worst person to speak about solutions in social media, because it does not exist for me. I don't use them. I don't have profiles in social media. So leave this to the guys who use it and who are actually in it. And I speak about football, and it's better.
go to John Southall, BBC.
Hi Thomas, just one on Mason Mount. How big a blow is that he's not involved in it? Does it change the way you approach the game?
Yes and no. It's always he's very disappointed, and I didn't feel it during the match because it happened in the second half, and obviously he played through the injury, and he finished the game. He was even confident enough to take a penalty, an important penalty, in the shootout. And so it was a bit of a surprise, and so the steps for recovery he's doing right now, they are huge. Maybe would have even possible that he could have played if the game was one day later. So it's a very little, a minor injury, but still it's a disappointment for him and also for us because he is a player that we count on, and it is always the same. No matter what importance Mason has, no matter how much we rely on him, the task is to find solutions now without him, and bring him back as soon as possible.
You say it's a 50-50 game, and the last three have all been 50-50 games, but you
Yes.
have won the last three games. So
Yes.
do you think you do have a little bit of a psychological edge over City at the moment?
Well, we have the experience, the positive experiences, and we know how tough it feels at halftime in the dressing room, how much work we put into it, what kind of input was needed. And when I tell you 50-50, I mean 50-50. Sometimes when we look at situations, how to defend, how to attack, it still feels like, oh, that is dangerous. Hopefully we will not concede a goal now. And luckily it does not happen, even if we look at it several times. So you have to really work hard for it and really have to earn it. And don't forget, you need also like the momentum and a bit of luck. But yes, genuine belief that you can do it is the most important in sports. And on this kind of level, we have the belief that we can do it. We have the belief, we know very well what it takes to be to have the possibility to win. I have the feeling it does not take a miracle to win against Manchester City, but it does need, it's absolutely necessary that we bring out the best performance. So this is tough enough, and this is maybe the line and the confidence it gives you. But it will be it's one of the biggest tests in European football, and this game is on tomorrow. It's in our stadium, and we feel ready for the battle.
James Savundra, Talksport.
Thomas, it is still very early in the season, but do you see this as an opportunity to hand out a significant blow to a title rival if you are to get a victory tomorrow?
Yeah, but before we talk about the result, we need to focus on the input and on what we need to deliver, and then we need to accept that on this kind of level, in these kind of matches, you need the momentum, you need a bit of luck, you need close decisions on your side, offside, no offside, post and in, post or out. So these kind of things decide, and tomorrow after the game we can judge if it's what result it is, if it's deserved or not, and then we can keep on going. But let's be honest, like if we win tomorrow, we will not be crowned as champions, and if City wins tomorrow, they will not be the champions, and we will not be like in depression. It's an important match, of course, and it's a big match, and it's a match in which we like to be involved on that kind of level, and the situation in which we face this match is a good one because we worked hard for it, and we feel ready for this kind of competition, and we are very well aware what it takes to have the opportunity to beat them once again.
Pep surprised a few people with his lineup in the Champions League final. Are you expecting him to surprise us again tomorrow? But when you take on a team like Pep's Man City, do you almost have to focus on yourself even more and not worry so much about what they may or may not do?
Yes and no. We always try to focus on us, but there are a lot of behaviors that you need to be aware of. They played also a very different lineup in the game in the league in Manchester, caused a lot of problems for us. They played with 2 strikers up front, so you never know. Here they have a lot in the pocket. They are a top team. They have a top manager. They have a lot of solutions. They have many years of experience, and they play on such a high level consistently over the years that it's a really tough one. We have to be there, but there are, like, within every structure, within every lineup, there is a certain pattern. They put huge intensity on you in the opponent's half, and there are certain patterns in defending and attacking which you need to be aware of. But then on this kind of level, it's absolutely important that we play with confidence, that we accept difficulties, that we play through pain and play through fatigue, and that we play a tough match, and that we play we put in a tough team performance. And this is what we are up to. And then you need to take advantage, if you feel it in the moment, to escape the pressure. And if you have in the moment the confidence to find a technical solution, you can do it. But you need to be very aware of all the solutions, because if space is open, they open up for only a blink of an eye and only for seconds. And this is what I mean. Do we need a miracle to compete with them? No, but we need our best performance.
Alex Aljo, PLP.
Hi Thomas, how are
Hi,
you?
good.
Is it too early in the season as well to call it a 6-pointer, or is that how you see it tomorrow?
Well, it is a 6-pointer between 2 teams who clearly are rivals for top 4, and when you're rivals for top 4, you are also rival for the best outcome possible. But it's too early for it. It will not be a decision tomorrow, but it is any team can of course steal 3 points from a direct competitor. So yeah, you can call it this. Does it change anything? No. So, but it's also not necessary to be shy to play it down, of course. But there's also a possibility that we maybe play a draw. So things will be tough between I mean it. I mean, they are the example, and they are the benchmark in this high level. For many years now. They play so consistently on this kind of level, and I'm very happy that we are able to produce these kind